What's up, guys? Welcome back. In today's video we got part 5 of my Traxxas t-maxx electric conversion and rebuild series. So last video I finished it. I was taking it out for a run, and I'll roll a clip quick. And it ended up breaking, as you just saw. The diff blew out, and I took it apart. I'll show you guys quick. I took it apart. Everything seems fine, but on the inside here, 2 of the screws are sheared off, so I think it keeps disengaging or something, or shifting, so then it's not working properly and it keeps slipping. That's why I'm guessing, or I'm hoping, because at first I thought it was the drive shafts that snapped. Well, because the drive shaft did snap, and I thought that's what was causing it, but it was not. So, well, I replaced that and then tried it again. That did not work, so now we're rebuilding the diff. I got this aluminum casing from Integi, and then I got a few shock rebuild kits, because there's one right here in the back leaking all over, and then one in the front, I believe. So I got some new shock shafts for the bent shocks, a couple rebuild kits, the regular diff housing and diff components, and then the aluminum diff, like I said, or the diff housing. So I'm just going to pretty much go at this and try to fix it. Then hopefully this is what's wrong, and I'll get you guys a running video finally. Alright, let's start fixing this. I got the diff all built and back into my diff case, or diff housing, whatever you want to call it. The only problems I found with the diff were the bearings are pretty much shot, so I put some new bearings in there and soaked them in this Fast Eddy Racing bearing elixir. So that should make them a lot more freely, or spin a lot more freely. And then I was not able to use the t-maxx or this aluminum diff housing because this is for a newer body style, or new t-maxx model. This is a t-maxx Classic, so it's like the oldest t-maxx, I'm pretty sure. So this does not work for it. So I just had to put the original, or not original, my new original one in. I got the shocks off there, cleaned it up a little already. Now I'm going to show you guys how to rebuild one of these shocks, and then I'm going to put the shocks back on, and we're going to take this thing out for a rip. Alright, now we're going to be rebuilding the shocks. I'm just going to do one on camera, because it'll be way easier. This was the one, it was leaking the worst. I cleaned it up a little bit. So this is how you rebuild it. Little diagram to show you how. Is it the same on both sides? Yeah. Alright. So the kit, I got just a standard Traxxas one. It's for 2 shocks. This one, I believe, does not need the shock shaft. Yeah, this shock shaft is fine on this. And so that will be for different shocks. The shock shafts will be. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the shock off. And I got this water bottle, plastic water bottle, to put my bad oil in. Because I'm going to be replacing the oil with 40 weight TLR oil. Strain out onto the thing. Just doubled it up so stupid thing. Just doubled it up so oil wouldn't get through onto my bench. But then I'm just going to repeat that process with these ones. Let all the oil dry out, and then I'll be back to show you guys the next steps. Okay guys, so the next step you're going to want to do once you let them sit is you got to take this little bottom piece off. I got my shock tool here, Just goes on like that. Then you can twist it off. And once you twist it off, you push down like that. See, it comes out. Probably some oil still going to be on it, so just wipe that off like that. And then just grab it and pull it out. Make sure not to break that plastic piece if you have to really ram on it, because the repair kit does not come with one. I'm just wiping this off quick. But this little bottom cap on here, you unscrew that. And then there's a little blue. These are super old shocks. This is before Traxxas had the new style shocks. So these shocks have probably been like never rebuilt before, I'm assuming. That's why they leaked all over. Just take that blue one out, take that out, and then this is actually another one right here. Let me zoom in. And then you can just pulls out. It won't come out the other way, so you gotta, there it goes. And there's another blue silicone washer in there. Then you take one of the new blue silicone washers and you shove it in there, and then take the black little thing it was in there, shove it in there, and then another little silicone washer and push it in. And then I just put a little bit of shock oil on there to go through, so then it's a little bit of lubrication for that to go on. So now what you want to do is take that bottom piece. Where did I set it? There it is. Take the bottom piece. You're going to want to screw it back on like so. Make sure it's nice and tight. And then for this part, all you have to do is take that little C-clip off. I'm going to wipe this off quick. But you just need to take the C-clip off. And then watch, there's a little black, like this washer on the bottom there. Just pull that off. Put one of these white ones on there. That's the new one. And then I'm using this tweezers here. Stick it in both of the things on there. So you try to pull that out. These E-clips suck. Like, and then it does come with E-clips, so no worry if it goes flying like that. You don't actually, well, for me, I'm not replacing these tops, so I really didn't need to do that, and I just took that off for no good reason. But if you put a new or one with less holes or more hole on there, you can do that. But then just needle nose pliers will get an E-clip back on there. Got the E-clip on. That was kind of a pain, but I did it. So for this, to get it back in there, just drop a little bit of oil down that. So then, well, now it's dripping out, but it lubes it up, so then it goes in through there easier. You can just wipe off the excess on a rag. And then you put this little bottom back on there, and then fill it up, and then that's how you rebuild a shock. So now that I got these rebuilt, I got one more shock I gotta do. I'm gonna do that off camera. Okay guys, so that will be about all for this video. I would have had a little bit longer driving, but this thing came out of there. I can probably just hot glue it, but that's not like a long-term solution because I already hot glued this in once. So I'll have to figure out, I think it's just the bell crank right there, or the whatever it's called, right, you guys can't see that good, right there, that is stripped out. So I'll probably just order a new plastic one or maybe an aluminum one to beef it up a little. And then I am also planning on getting a few other things for this, but that'll be for next video. Don't know when the next video will be posted, but I'm assuming, because it's about snow time around here, I don't know if I want to drive. I'll probably drive this in the winter. But that's all for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.